Ladies, listen up. There are 3 things that are messing up your dating, and you know what they are. You know what they are. I'm going to cover the 3. I'm going to make this video worth it for you. I'm going to make this video something you can come back to and say, you know what? Ben's right. There's 3 things that are really fucking my dating up. I can't do it no more. I got to change some shit up. I'm going to tell you what they are. Number one, trust me when I tell you this. Number 1 is your attitude about dating. And I'm going to say this real quick. Dating is a mindset. Dating and how you date and your belief system about dating is going to dictate who you attract into your life. I don't have to repeat that, do I? Dating is a mindset. How you carry yourself, how you interact, your previous experiences, and what you carry from the past to the future is going to dictate who you attract into your life. And if you carry a bad attitude, best believe you will get nothing great from that. Better believe you're not going to get the gold standard of a man because you carry what it is that he will not even see you. He ain't going to be around. He's walking through the forest on the other side. Fuck that. Your attitude determines latitude. You know the saying. But that alone is a factor. And I can't tell you how many one-on-ones I've had or how many people that have called into my show and talked about dating. What the hell? The way you even describe dating can tell me right off the bat, you're not going to attract a good dude into your life. You've already given up. You've already slummed down to your knees and begged to the earth and saying this is terrible. The minute you start describing dating as terrible or talking about your bad experiences or blaming past exes or calling people narcissists, you've messed this game up for yourself. That's 1. Number 2, I got to tell you, ladies, something. Big factor. You're overconsuming. Your overconsumption of content, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere else, around dating messes up your dating experiences. All you hear online is complaint after complaint. What dating is, you're overconsumed. You don't have any originality around dating anymore. Matter of fact, I speak to women all the time that haven't been on dates in 2 years that can tell me about dating. I'm saying, how the freak can you tell me about dating? You haven't been on a date in 2 years. And she says, well, I see it all over online. Well, I watch my friends talk about it. Well, you don't understand my TikTok feed, Ben. Oh, I understand it. That's not reality, and that for damn sure ain't your reality. Understand that. Understand that. Don't get confused out here thinking that everybody has this experience. I would tell you most people don't have any of this experience. Most people make shit up online just to get a reaction. We live in an attention economy. People that are addicted to attention, people that are addicted to subscribers, people that are addicted, and they will create narratives and stories to capture your ass too. Do not confuse the two. You need to start consuming less content about dating. Even if that's say, hey, listen, but I'm going to consume less of you. Fantastic. I'd rather you just get up out here and live life. Consume less of me. Consume less of everybody else too, though. You need to stop as much consumption around it and the storytelling and the fantasy around dating that you're taking into consideration into your own dating life. That is not your life. Stop over-consuming dating content. You are messing your head up around dating. No mas. Minimize that ish. Bring that from 15 minutes a day down to 2 minutes a day. I am telling you right now, do not get these stories in your head messing up the guy you're about to go on a date with. They're messing it up for you. Do not do that to yourself. The overconsumption that you have, push to the side. You dunzy. And on top of that, I'm going to add a caveat to that number 2 of overconsumption. My caveat is, dare I say it, the friend groups. A lot of you think you have good friends that are looking out for you, that are giving you good advice, that are there for you when you need it. But I will tell you one thing, and I will tell you one thing for damn certain. I talk to too many women out here that secretly on the low don't want you to win. Because in the back of their head, they say, well, wait a minute. Why would the boyfriend take you away from us? We're supposed to be the clique. We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be the group, girl. Why are you going with this guy? Why are you going away with Bradley? Leave Andy. Andy doesn't like... Until they find their own. And then they're out of here skedaddling. Then they're running down the forest line with him. Oh, where's Jenna? Oh, she went to the Hamptons, girl. Don't worry. Oh, who'd she go with? She went with Dennis. Remember I told you Dennis. Yeah. Her boyfriend? Boyfriend? Do not let them discourage you in these great moments, and definitely do not let these rabbits discourage you from a good dude. Do not let that happen. I promise you, it's not that they have bad intentions. It's not about the intention. It's about the effect. Forget about their intentions. They can tell you, they can feel they have good intentions for you, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Jealousy does seep in. Competition does seep in. They do think about, but what am my life going to be like if she does not? I feel a way. I feel a way that she's not dedicating most of her time as she used to us. Me. What happened to Susie? Susie went out and found what she wanted. You're Susie. So don't mistake that. Do not mistake that. Please, I beg of you, watch your friend groups, watch the group chats, and watch who you are taking input from, and look at their life. Look at their life and dictate yourself. Make your own decision on, are they giving me the right information? Are they giving me information that seems to be in my best interest? Is she, though? I mean, Jenna, what does she really do? I mean, yeah, she goes to work, she comes back, she doesn't do shit anyway. She don't even go on dates with guys. And every time she does go on dates with the guys, she always has something to complain about. She always talks about the flags. She always says one thing and does another. Watch her ass. Watch her. She might be your problem. She might be your problem. Ooh, tickle me up with that. I ain't even playing with that. And number 3, which is probably the most important one that I'm going to say because they go in sequence in some extent. The most important one I'm going to say is number 3 is I will tell you, once you do find a guy that you kind of like, that's starting to sizzle up a little bit, you start to do the things that you know you've heard other people do, and you start to think that you can game his interest. You start to think that if you pull back a little bit and be less of yourself, but just don't give him too much interest and energy. Do what online tells you to do. Do what other people tell you to do, because that seems to work. If that works so well, why are they talking about it online as if they have the outcomes to show it? It doesn't work with a quality dude. You cannot game his interest. The best thing that you can do is be a more accurate version of yourself, because he will assess you early, just like you're assessing him. And when he's going to catch you lying about how you are acting about yourself, he will cut it at some point. Now, he may stay around for the cookie. He may stay around for that cookie. But the more you are not yourself, the bigger that hole you are digging for yourself. Watch it. It's better off you to start being yourself. Now, I didn't mean show him all the interest in the world, do everything. That's not what I'm saying. Reciprocate. There's a nice little tennis match. When you show interest in a guy and he doesn't double that interest back, then you have a problem. Now you can say, you know what, I'm going to extract my energy over here because it's not being reciprocated. When I say give keys to the Kia, do you know what I mean? Do you understand when I say give keys to the Kia, what that actually means? Giving the keys over to see if he can drive the ship. That means showing him a little bit of interest and see how he takes advantage of that interest. See if he does what you expect him to do. If he doesn't, then you can pull the reins back. Nay, giddy up. Then you can pull the reins back. Until that point, I don't want to hear this gameplay. Oh, but I pulled back for 2 weeks and then he reached back out to me. That doesn't mean he's interested. That means he's interested in an idea of getting what he wants from you. And you must understand the difference. A game interest won't work on a guy that has other options and let's call him a higher quality guy that has a lot going on, that's busy and has other options. Games won't work with him. He's going to be looking for the woman that shows him interest because it's worth his investment. It's worth him saying, I'm actually going to put energy in here because I'm too busy to try and chase something that don't want me or that's playing games with me. He won't play games. The guys that will play your game are not worthy. They are what we call suckers. Suckers. Don't attract a sucker. You will attract a sucker if you keep playing that game. And that's what I mean when I say gaming interest. You can't game the interest. You have to be a better, more in tune version of yourself. because that's what he's going to be reading. And you really want to build a fun little connect here. You want to see, can we relate to one another? Do we have the same person? Can we laugh at similar things? Can we get along? And if you're playing the interest game, you can't be a truer version of yourself, and you are going to waste a lot of time. And I don't want to hear any more time waste. So we're done with that. Keep this in mind when I tell you about this. These three are effing up your game, and your game doesn't deserve to be effed up like this. Now, what are the three? Like I said, attitude, your attitude about dating, your overconsumption in dating, and your game of interest that you think may work. And those three things alone, one stems from the other, will mess you up. Now, what's the next video going to be? I may create a whole video on each one of these individually and go knee deep on these mother effers. Stay tuned. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Listen to me. If you don't, take this video, like it, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these longer form things. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing more 30, 40-minute ones. But right now, I want to go deep on these ideas, on these concepts that you keep messing up your dating life on. Stay tuned. Ta-ta. Mwah.